You look amazing.
Thank you. You look amazing. I'm not giving up. She's giving a dominatrix. Girl, what you be doing?
That's the question I asked you.
And we don't say that. Look, I'm using a toaster as a fan, honey. We're at the gathering spot. We're feeling very bougie tonight. Gotta fan myself this. Let's talk. Let's do this.
So tell us about like the music industry. I know you started when you were a very young girl and you had to take a break because some stuff happened, and now you're in the process of revamping your career, getting back out there, putting out dope music. How's that?
It's amazing. I had a long stint of writing for a while, and I kind of got sucked up in Writerville, but like my place is on the stage, and I missed it, so I was like, I gotta get back on stage, and then Love Train happened, and Love Train 2 I just released in January, so you know it's lit. Like we out here, like look at that. Who won this word? Who won it? Who won it?
She's giving it out.
I'm giving it. I'm serving it on platters with a pinky up. Like what's up? Who won it?
Okay, so tell us about the moment that you knew that this was for you. I'm this singing for me.
I was 9. I sang the national anthem at a Hornets game, and like I went out, like you know, like when you that age, you got like the lace socks with the church shoes and a little bottle on. The white. I have white. Don't know my color. Don't know my. So I had the white bottle on, whatever, and I walked out and they said, "Introducing Asian Bryant," and I said in the mic, "But they said my name wrong." No, I mean they didn't fix it, but I was live, like in the middle of the Hornets game. Like they said my name wrong. Everybody was like, "Aw," I was like, that ain't funny. But then I went out there and I sang the national anthem, and everybody was singing along. Everybody was standing up, and I had a standing ovation at the end, and I was like, I want to do this forever. This is my moment. This is it. It was like an adrenaline rush, like to have people like it wasn't my song, of course, but everybody singing along, and everybody was like cheering at certain parts, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And that's when I knew I was meant to be on the stage somewhere, like for the rest of my life. I didn't want to do anything else.
That's amazing.
Cheering at certain parts, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And that's when I knew I was meant to be on the stage somewhere, like for the rest of my life. I didn't want to do anything else.
That's amazing. That's a good experience. Okay, so tell me, I'm listening to your album. I'm listening to Like You.
Yes,
That's my favorite song. That's my favorite song. But in the video, you were in there, you were breaking up with your girlfriend or going and getting into it with your girlfriend, and then the next scene you were at the club with another woman. Tell us about this.
Okay, first of all, because you tried to make me seem like I was a cheater. I said in the song, I ain't no cheat. I said it. I know I did. But sometimes, no.
That's what you mean.
Don't be putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that. No, really what it was is, you know, like when you're in a relationship and things are rocky, like really rocky, and you're like towards the end of it, but you're still holding on like for dear life, like, oh, I'm gonna make this work, but then you start paying attention to other people. That's when you gotta go back and reevaluate your relationship. Like, I feel like when you're in love, like when a woman's in love, she don't see nobody but that person. She doesn't see anybody else. You know what I mean? So if it got to the point where it's like I'm getting out of here and I'm actually this girl's eyeing me from across the club, and I'm like, oh, who was that? Wait a minute, I got somebody at home.
Great.
Listen, sis, you fly and all that, but I ain't no cheater, so maybe another lifetime. But not right now. I gotta go handle this first, and I just feel like that's a healthy way to handle a situation like that. You know, like don't just go off and be like, oh, I'm gonna go. Like have a conversation, like, yo, go back to your person, like, yo, I've been looking at other people. I don't know what's going on here. Like things ain't been working out. Like be grown-ups about it, so we can stop breaking hearts and breaking people, because people are so messed up nowadays because they're not healed and they're broken from things that could just be discussed. You know what I mean? And if you just handle it in a grown-up manner, like, yo, it ain't working. Break it off and then go holler at the girl. You ain't gotta holler at the girl before you. Like, that's just stingy. Like, you just being greedy.
You need to take notes.
You want this person and that person at the same time. We ain't gonna do it. Like, come on.
But it is true. Like, sometimes when you're in a relationship, you see, like, once that person is not doing stuff and you see this other person, they're doing all the things that you need this person to do. It's like, bitch, you need to like, can I curse? Okay. Yes.
What is going on? And really, people are so scared to hurt people's feelings that it's like
you
you end up
hurting
hurting them worse because you betray them at that point.
Right.
If you're just honest up front, like, yo, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not feeling this, and I'm actually interested in other people. Now, I haven't cheated, I haven't done anything. I'm just saying, like, I shouldn't feel this way when I'm in a relationship.
Right.
Let's talk about it. Let's converse. Let's communicate. Let's get down to it. So either we got some stuff to fix or we done.
Yeah.
And that just is what it is. So, you know, like, I just like to use my music to promote a healthy dialogue of the things that we don't like to talk about in relationships. Like, in Truth, Volume 2, on Love Train 2, I discuss, you know, how I ended up loving a person more than I love myself. Don't nobody want to get that deep in music. Don't nobody want to have that realization in real life.
Right.
But you
And
need
that
to.
happens a lot.
You need to. Because if you don't have the conversation, how will you ever know? Like, how will you ever get there? And I feel like with my music, a lot of people come to realizations like, dang, I did that. Or dang, I feel this way. And that's the purpose. That's the reason why I wrote it. Like, I wrote it because I want to get to those gray areas. I want you to feel that pain. I want you to get through that pain and then come back out optimistic about love again. You know what I mean? So we can all just be healed and loving each other and be better all around. You know what I mean? But we got to go through the sticky parts to get to the bottom lines, you know?
Okay, so just tell me about those two songs we got to understand. Tell me about the whole like idea about the whole album, because 12 lesbian love songs, you don't see that. You do not see that.
Listen, okay, so it ain't, we ain't even gotta put the word lesbian on it. It's just 12 love songs.
Okay.
Love is love, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you're listening from Love Train 1 to Love Train 2, it's a complete journey of a relationship. The ups and downs, the breaking ups, to like fuck yous, to like, okay, I still love you. Like, I wonder if you with somebody else, are they doing the same stuff I used to do for you? Like, being real about it.
Right.
And then coming back to the point where you give them a chance and they still fuck it up. And then you gotta be like, all right, bitch, like, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go. You're doing too much. This is, I made a mistake. You know what I mean? But it's literally a journey through love, and my purpose in doing it how I did it was so everybody can know that no matter what your orientation is, we all feel the same stuff.
Right.
Heartbreak is the same when you with a guy or when you with a girl. You hurt the same. You feel the same. You feel betrayed. You feel like, you know, angry. You feel all these things. We all feel them. It doesn't matter who you're talking to. So I feel like with my project, it does give an identity to LGBTQ community, and then but it also is a feeling. So guys love it because they don't have to change the he and boys to she and her. They could just sing it as is. But then women love it because I'm actually talking about feelings, and you know women love to feel because we emotional. You know what I mean? And they feel it like, oh dang, I felt that. So it's not even like lesbian love songs. It's just love songs.
You feel like that you can relate to straight women with your song.
100%. And I think a lot of straight women always tell me like, yo, I was feeling the same way. Like, I can't tell you how many messages I get from straight women like, yo, you helped me through this breakup with my nigga. Like, it was crazy, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, or like, I was depressed after this breakup. You helped me get through it. Like, it doesn't matter. I get it from everybody. It's not even just like the lesbian community or the gay community. It's everyone. And I think because love is universal and music is universal, that's why it works.
When did you discover your sexuality?
I've been looking at asses since I was 12.
Not 12.
No, actually kindergarten. Let me be real. I used to get in trouble for staring at asses in kindergarten. Like, so I used to look at girls' butts, and you know, like, girls start getting to the age where they trying to look at people. It's like, oh, body's really cute, and I'm like, well, Sarah's fly. Like, y'all still have your outfit was really nice today. But like at that age, you don't know what that is. You know, it just is what it is. And when I got about 14, 15, that's when I knew it was like, I really like her. I feel the way when I look at her. I don't know what that means per se, but I don't think I should be feeling this way.
When did you become open about it? Like, when did you like, I'm gonna tell?
Listen, I became open to my family like after I was 2 years into a relationship with a girl.
How did they take it?
They was a little reserved at first. My grandmother, my abuela, she came around eventually after we broke up, like 6 years later. But I don't think she liked her, so I think that was why she was just like, But now she's like, you know, you gotta live your life for you know, be happy. And I'm like,
why did you choose to wait 2 years after the relationship?
I was scared. I mean, just like anybody else who hasn't come out. Like, you hear the horror stories of how people lose their families and they lose their security, their foundation, just because of who they are naturally, and that makes a lot of people fearful to just be themselves. And for some people, the road gets hard when they come out. They lose that family, they lose their church, they lose these other things. Not everybody comes around. Not everybody is secure, open enough to realize, okay, this is still my child, and I still love them because they're still there regardless. That doesn't happen all the time. So, you know, I was blessed enough to have, like, my mom's like, oh, I know, kind of, you know. And I was like, you knew.
Watching you in kindergarten.
Mesmerized, like, what is wrong with this child? She's a pervert. I'm not. Like, I just like what I think.
You're a silly. Okay, so what advice would you have for someone that's afraid to come out, afraid to express their sexuality?
I would say if you have a good friend community, like, I'm pretty sure they have a community of friends who know. You know what I mean? If you want to come out to your family and you trust that those friends, bring them with you. And, you know, just stay strong and just, you know, be yourself. Let them know, like, listen, mom, dad, what, grandma, auntie, whoever's taking care of you, like, listen, I'm still me. I'm attracted to this. That doesn't change who I am to you. That doesn't change the little girl that you watched grow up. You didn't mess up. Nothing is wrong. I'm not damaged. I'm perfectly fine. I'm amazing. But this is who I am, and I have to be honest about it with you. And that's the only way you really live an honest, happy life, is when you're just yourself. Like, a lot of people commit suicide and are depressed because they're not being themselves. You know what I mean? And they don't feel like they can do it. Mm-hmm. And that's the worst part. And I feel like when parents hear that part, then they kind of like, well, dang, I would rather know and accept my child than to let them lose them. You know what I mean? So, like, that's the conversation that I've had with some parents. It's like, you know, one of my close homies, his daughter came out to him and he was gay. He felt a way about it, but he loves me, like, as a person. I was like, well,
how can you love me?
How can you love me as a person and not love your daughter? She's still your daughter. That doesn't change anything. It's just she's attracted to other things, and she was born that way. There's nothing wrong with her. She's not flawed. She's absolutely perfect. She's still your little baby girl. You can still go do whatever you want to do. Treat her like a little princess. It's still all the same. She just gonna love somebody else, and that's okay.
Okay. So I heard your views how you said she was born that way. You believe that people are born?
Yeah, I definitely believe people are born how they're born. Like, at what reason would I have to be staring at lists in kindergarten? Like, nothing happened to me trauma-wise or anything like that at that age. You know what I mean? So there was no reason for me to, like, feel otherwise. I literally just love women, and that just is what it is.
Okay, so let's get back into this music industry. So I know, like I said, you've been doing music for a long time. You work with big time artists such as J-Lo, Dr. J, Miley Cyrus, and big artists like that. So tell me about, like, working in the industry and being a woman and being a black woman at that. How has it been? A black lesbian woman.
A thick one at that. Jesus. You know what? It has its ups and it has its downs. I feel like at the beginning there was a lot of like, oh, she a lesbian? Oh, nobody care about that. You know, producers will try you sometimes, like, just so they see if you're curvaceous. You gotta stand your ground. And if somebody disrespects you, walk out the room. Like, nigga, I'm here because we're trying to make music. If you're not trying to make music, we ain't talking. Like, I'm not here for that. Right. You know, and when you stick to that, it starts to spread like, yo, don't fuck with her like that. Like, don't mess with her like that. Like, she's not on it. You know what I mean? You have to stand your ground. There's so many women who are willing to just do whatever to be on that it makes it harder for the women who aren't. But I feel like my music speaks for itself. So a lot of people have so much respect for my work and my work ethic. So they don't even try me like that. I mean, every once in a while, somebody who don't know me would try something and be like,
get them together real quick. Hi.
That's not gonna work. Okay, lesbian. We're working. I don't do people I work with. So, I'm gonna work, or should I go?
Right. Because I can go.
Get on out of here. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta stand your ground. Like, for women, you have to, and it comes off being a bitch or whatever, and let people say that. That's fine.
Right.
But if a guy is in a session and a gay guy comes in and he tries him, he's gonna feel offended. So don't try me, bro.
Right.
You know, keep that same energy, keep that same respect. Like, let's keep it work. You know what I mean? And I don't have any issues anymore.
Right. Set it straight. Okay, so working with those big artists, what other artists are you looking forward to working with on your future projects?
Ooh, I'm gonna work with Miguel. Like me and Miguel will be on vibe. Daniel Caesar, her. Ooh, I like Pink Sweat. I like Lucky Day. That's my homie. There's so many new bomb artists coming out who I've known for forever that I just I can't wait for y'all to start hearing what we doing. Like it's lit.
Okay, tell us.
No.
Okay, so I know you said earlier in the meet and greet that you would, cause you write music, and you would you named a few artists that you wouldn't mind writing music for. Can you name those artists again?
That one would mind writing music for? Beyonce. Beyonce and Beyonce. And then Beyonce.
You said the city girls, you said Megan Thee Stallion.
Listen, I did, but
You really focused on Beyonce.
She
Who don't want to work with Beyonce?
Right. But yeah, I would love to work with city girls and Megan Thee Stallion. I love female rappers. I love how honest they are. I love how I am who I am. This is what it is. That's me in essence. With just the R&B version. So I love what they represent, and I would love to work with them.
Okay. So, who are some celebrities that you look up to that inspires you when you write this music?
Well, I wouldn't say that I look up to celebrities when I write music, but just celebrities I look up to just because of who they are and their human nature. Dr. Dre is definitely one of them. He's a very humble guy, and because he's so humble, and when I've worked with him, it makes me look at other artists weird when they're not humble. Because it's like, I work with a billionaire. He's humble down. Why are you acting like this? You don't have half the accolades. I would never not be humble just because of the people that I work with and how they are. Ludacris, my big bro, humble.
Even seeing you out there interacting with your fans and the people that came to celebrate with you, even seeing you out there, you're very humble, up and close and personal, chatting and stuff.
I mean, why
you don't see
not?
that.
If we're keeping it 100% funky, don't nobody gotta play my music. They don't gotta stream it. They don't gotta buy it. They ain't gotta support it. And I appreciate that deeply from the bottom of my heart, because it took a lot for me to get to this point where I was even accepted to be able to be an artist. You know what I mean? So why would I not go out and embrace the same people who are helping me make my dreams come true? That doesn't make sense. So it's weird to me when artists just kind of are standoffish. Yes, there are crazy ones. There are crazy fans. I've encountered them. So it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky when it comes to that, but it's when I cross those people, I cross them, and then I'll have somebody take care of it, whatever. But I'm not gonna ever not interact with people like that, because I'm just a regular girl just making music. It's just my occupation. You know what I mean? It just kind of is what it is. This is my career choice, but I'm still hey, what's up, bro? What we doing?
Right.
You want to see Marvel tomorrow? You want to see Infinity Endgame? What we doing? We trying to go to the reggae club. What's up? That's still me.
That's good. Okay. So, enough of that. Let's get into this body.
What about?
Let's get into this body.
I'm kind of.
You are snatched. Beyond snatched.
Honey.
Is this all you?
Yes.
Everything is 100% you.
Excuse me, what?
I gotta make sure, because this is looking good.
Girl, my boobs is sagging and stuff, girl.
That's snatched. Snatched waist.
Yes, girl. Stretch marks and everything. Y'all gonna get this work.
So tell us your plan. What do you do? How do you maintain this figure?
I box. Honestly, I box a lot. Boxing is amazing, especially for letting out aggression, or just a way to it's entertaining to me to box. Just running on the treadmill is oh my god, this 30 minutes, this hour is taking forever. When I go to boxing, it's an hour long. It feels like it's over in 20 minutes, but I went off in them 20 minutes and I burned 3 times the calories I would on a treadmill. You know what I mean?
I probably should try that.
And then I got big arms, so I be like, you know, I gotta thin them out. You know, so boxing helps with that. You know what I'm saying? I love myself. 100%. That's why I'm just gonna be me, and I'm not gonna let no industry standard tell me what I should and shouldn't look like. However, but I have things about me that I also want to fix myself, and if I want to fix them for me, then I'm going to do that, and that's me boxing and eating healthy and doing what I want to do for me. But I'm never going to do it for an exec or anybody else. You know what I mean?
So, like, do you like? Are you into, like? Well, not into, but do you condone like body enhancements, like such as like plastic surgery and stuff like that?
I condone whatever's going to make you happy. That's not my business what you decide to do with your body. What you do with your body has nothing. It's not gonna happen to mine. It happens to yours. So if that's what you want to do what you gotta do to get happy, but get happy. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes some people get surgery and they never get happy. And then you have to look at it from a further standpoint. Like, is it actually my physical being, or is it something else inside that I'm not happy with? You know, but I feel like if you are gonna get enhanced, take a second, check you out, be like, okay, what don't I like about myself and why don't I like it? Get to the root of that first before you just, if it's purely physical, do your thing. You know what I mean? If you don't feel like working out, fine, do your thing, but like, at least dig within first.
Yourself.
Be happy with you first. If you're happy with you as you are, you're just like, girl, I just can't get rid of these love handles, so I'm gonna go get them zapped. Live your best life, sis. Let me know. I'm gonna call you and make sure you made it off the table. Okay? Love you. You need me to come pick you up.
Is somebody to sign up on you?
You need an emergency contact. I mean, support your friends and support the people around you. If that's what they want to do, just let's look it up. Let's look up these doctors. Let's make sure it's safe. Let's do whatever. You know, let's make sure that that's really what you want to do. Because once you go under a knife, that's forever. That alteration's forever. And if that alteration doesn't fix how you feel on the inside, it's not an outside problem, it's an inside problem. And that's where you gotta dig deep and get to that.
Okay, so before I let you go, what new projects do you have coming up for us in 2019, 2020? What do you have?
You know, possibly like a Love Train 2 Deluxe or like a acoustic live, you know.
The train gonna keep going.
The train going. We might even do a Love Train 3. I don't know. We gonna see.
All right, y'all. That's your girl Butter, and I'm here with the beautiful again, talented Asiahn, and we're out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Asiahn, and you're rocking with Butter, not Butter. Okay. One more time. Hey, what's up? This is Asiahn, and you're rocking with All Urban Central.